Welcome to Preecaaap, UFC Vegas 107, Blanchfield versus Barber. I apologize again. We're waiting for my co-host Dave, but I guess I'll have to start without him. Maybe carry the whole show without him again. Unbelievable, my guys. Come on. But anyway, the nice break we had for Memorial Day. I needed it. These back to what we had 12 weeks of fights before the break, but it's fun. Now we got fights back, and they bring us back with a female headlining fight. But the card, I'd give it a C. Like if I had to give it a grade, it's nothing great. There's some decent names on there that I'd want to see fight, but nothing sticks out to like, oh my god, I can't miss this one, But it is what it is, and since it's fighting, it's something. It's better than nothing, right? So I guess I'll just have to get right into it before I wanted to explain. Look at this, guys. Here's the last event, the last fight night. Burns versus Morales. It was on May 17th. Look at Dave right here, second place, my guy. And now he can't show up to the show. Dave late again. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, speak of the devil. I think somebody just got. There he is. I was talking so much shit about you just now. Look at. Still can't depend on the damn Canadians.
What is this? I got the best lighting in the world.
I see. You're camouflaged from light.
What the fuck is going on here? All right, let me get myself
good last week, Dave. Look at second place.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Too bad you didn't. It's too bad you didn't bet.
First loser.
Anyway, congratulations with that. I'm glad to see you because I didn't feel like doing the whole face-offs and odds and all that good crap. So
I gotta fix this lighting. This is annoying to me.
Yeah, close a curtain or something. It's annoying me.
What's going on here? Something's gonna change. All right, you gotta just start this shit up.
Yeah, I've already started. Close your curtains. All right. So stop sharing this crap with the. But yeah, good job, Dave. Who else was on this list? Oh, look, there's our buddy Gerald Lynch, MMA Jesus. Oh, there's Real Fight Picks, aka what's his something? I forget. McCockiner, Barry McCockiner. Dirty Reg is up there. Yeah, it's Raw Torque. There's Raw Torque, number 16. Not bad. Better than me. Still haven't seen me yet. Ice Viking. There's me, 34th place. 2 over Kiwi Fruit. And there's Crystal, our boy. And so on and so forth. But good job last event, Dave. Now let's get into this one. This is going to be thankfully, but not thankfully, there's only 10 fights now because the Gustafson and Trevin Giles fight. I think Trevin Giles pulled out or something last minute. So that's no longer on here either. Oh, yeah, let me grab one of those. I've been, I get drunk during the day, take a nap, have a cup of coffee, but I'm going to fetch one after I break into this fight. Okay. All right. I'm a female, bro. Crystal, stop playing. What the fuck? That's gonna change the whole everything. I got an image of you in my head, and that's gonna fuck it all up. You're gonna get turned into a Josiana Nunez. No wonder he was like, "Oh, I think Josie Nunez is hot." Remember that, Dave? That makes sense now. If you're a female, makes complete sense. Anyway, back to this. So, starting out, Dave, I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna go real quick. I'm gonna grab a beer. and then hand it over to you. But we have Rayan Dos Santos taking on Alice Ardeline. Both these girls are coming off back-to-back losses for the both of them. Dos Santos is a moderate favorite, minus 340. It's gone down now. It's like minus 210 according to DraftKings. I just looked at it. But yeah, like minus 218 for what's her face here, Rayan Dos Santos. Alice Ardeline, Fat Ass Theory said she should win because she definitely does have the fatter ass. But she's coming off back-to-back losses as well, and they're weaker losses than our girl Rayan Dos Santos. So Talita Alencar and Pujar Tomar both beat her, and that both by split decision. So there's an argument that Rayan Dos Santos probably should have beat them. That was her debut right here, Alencar, and then the second fight was Pujar Tomar, the Indian fighter who everybody had. That she was like the it's a trap. She was like everybody was betting against her, and she's like the only underdog that won that fight that week, I think, or something. It was something stupid, I remember. But then we got to over here. Ardeline's UFC debut was against Shauna Bannon. She's a fox, that Irish fighter, blonde haired. But that was a split decision, so that could have went either way. And then a unanimous decision loss to Melissa Martinez. Oh man, I don't know what to do here, but my head is saying go with the favorite. Even though Alice Ardeline, she did come. She used to be a security guard for the UFC. I swear to God, that was how she got into the fight game, as a security guard. But Rayan Dos Santos, I think, has better skill set, better physicality. I didn't see the face-offs yet, but Dave's going to sure run them. But yeah, Dave, I'm on the big favorite. She's actually minus 218. But I'm going to get a beer, and then you can – ooh, there's the face-offs. Let's check them out.
You're going to hold off on your beer, aren't you?
Alice Ardeline is the first one out. She looks a little bit taller but thinner. And look at her eyes. See, they're darkened and sunken in. I think she had a bad weight cut, chubby girl. I think for real. She does have a fat ass, like you could, like it's fat ass, like not just a big booty. It's a, fat. Yeah, I'm taking Rayan Dos Santos. All right, Dave, your turn. I'm gonna go grab a beer. I'll be right back.
Go over some stats real quick there, guys. Obviously, shortened up card. Rayan Dos Santos strike line per minute 4.36 versus Alice's 4.97. Strike absorbed 5.20 versus 4.97. Even striking ratio for Alice. Minor negative striking ratio for Rayan Dos Santos. On the ground, takedown average 0.33 versus 1.0. Takedown accuracy pretty crappy. Takedown defense, we got 100% here. Man, both decisionators, you got a girl who's a little bit younger to a little bit older. I'm having a really hard time picking. I think this is a horrible fight to start off with. You got to go with the favorite, though. I think I'm going to go with the camp, the younger girl from Brazil. Don't put any money on this. The curtain jerker of a shitty card. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Yeah, I'm not putting. Oops, shit. Get back to this. Apologies. Yeah, I'm not putting any money on this fight. There's no way in hell.
Yeah, stay away from it. Not maybe a parlay piece for Dos Santos.
All right. Sketchy. That's a lot of question marks hinging on your parlay. But yeah, agreed. That's my pick for this fight. Is going to be Dos Santos on the money line. I'm just not crazy about putting her in any parlay.
And I didn't like those raccoon eyes. Great raw torque, good catch. She does have the loud punches. Doesn't she make the noise like Caitlin Chukag or Caitlin Seminara used to do? Kya. The Kias. About better. Sweet. All right. So we're both on the favorite there. Nothing doing. Um, moving on. Next, we have, unless you want to look at what's it called? What do they call Instagrams? You want to see their IGs or what? It's up to you. I care less.
No,
All right.
no.
All right.
This one sucks enough. Let's not drag it out too much.
All right. Next fight, we have Balaji Oki taking on short notice fighter Michael Aswell. Because Balaji Oki originally was supposed to fight Markel Medeiros, which would have been a fantastic fight. I actually had Medeiros as an underdog coming in.
I had Oki.
But yeah, now I guess Medeiros withdrew, so now this guy jumped up and Michael Aswell answered the call. I don't know anything about this dude as Michael Aswell, but let's take a little look at Michael Aswell. All right, 10-2, the Texas Kid. All right, he's from the 4-ounce Fight Club. That's not bad. I think that's definitely down in Houston, Texas. I forgot who was fighting out of there. Who you got there?
Daniel Pineda.
Daniel Pineda. Ike Villanueva. Ike Villanueva. Josh Van. Those are good. And there's your boy Texas Kid. But yeah, everybody else, I don't know. Except, yeah, everyone under Texas Kid. They all got nicknames though, which are awesome. Wolverine, Machine Gun. What do they call each other that? And then, hey, El Gato Barraco. I mean, do they call each other that in the gym? Son of Fire, Domingo Pilarte. Oh, he's a UFC fighter. Domingo Pilarte, Son of Fire. Anyway, real cool nicknames over there. I think you have to have a nickname to go to that gym. Anyway, he's coming off a Fury FC win against Dorian Ramos, who was an 8-3 fighter. Before that, he lost to Bogdan Grad in the Contender Series, 13-2 record for Bogdan. Prior to that, he's did a lot of Fury FC, a ton of Fury FC. That's all he knows is Fury FC and Contender Series. Every fight was Fury FC, and he had one Contender Series fight. So this is his debut. He's gonna get slaughtered. Leading a lamb to slaughter. It is a fight. Who knows? But yeah, I'd be pretty confident in Balaji Oki. However, people forget, man. I mean, who knows? I'm checking out his Instagram right now. I don't see any. I see him golfing. I see a post-training picture with who's in there? Nobody. Oh, Josh Van's in there in the picture. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. There he is, our boy, Texas Kid. Michael Aswell. And look at Balaji Oki, Blonde Balaji's got he's definitely more physical. Yeah, come on. I think Balaji Oki's going to eat him up.
And the odds on this, minus 400.
Is it? I got, minus 375 on DraftKings.
Nice. Well done. Take it.
Yeah.
Easy. Now, the question is he going to be able to finish him within distance? And looking at his history, split decision. But before that, in the Contender Series, round one finish, another round one finish. Before that, sorry, that was Atomic. I get it. But I mean, this guy does finish fights. So I'd be kind of
Texas Kid has never been. He's only been choked out his very first pro fight way back in 2018. Since then, he has never got knocked out.
Yeah, but he hasn't fought anybody good.
Huh? Bite your tongue, Bogdan Grad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, you're right. There's nobody. Nate Richardson, I think, wasn't he a basketball player?
Point being, Oki by finish could be a bet. Obviously not by submission. So you're looking by knockout. That's that brings your bet from minus 400 to plus 150. I don't think it's going to be a submission. Obviously not. It's going to be a knockout if it's going to be anything at all. But here, decent line, guys. Plus 150 for Oki over Aswell.
And according to Silverman, Aswell is jumping up a weight class too. What is he doing? If he wins this man, though, he's in. If he beats Blazioki,
he's not a win. This is
class short notice.
That's it. You're taking this fight. This is obviously your first loss on your contract with the UFC. You
get a 2-fight contract if they call you up. That's why they're never going to say no. Oh, that's jump up a weight class and go against the.
So I'm going to put an asterisk on Michael Aswell, not for this fight, but for his next fight, where he will be the favorite in his next fight. But this one here, he's losing.
How do you know he's going to be favored in his next fight? He might just go out of obscurity.
That's part of the contract, man.
Fury is not horrible. I know about better.
You fucking came in as a dog to save.
All right.
If you come in as a dog to save a fight in any event, and you sign a contract, I will guarantee you your second fight will be a fucking cakewalk.
I don't know.
UFC pays off.
You know, I'm buddies with Don Shanis. He got called up a short notice to fight that. What's his name? He got choked out. He got guillotined in like 10, 15 seconds or something. But then, you know who his next fight was? Jack Cartwright. He was not a favorite in that fight either. He 2-0 for my boy Shameless Don Shanis in his UFC. No, it was 3-0. I think he had a third fight too, and he lost first one by guillotine less. And that was to I forget his name right now, but that was short notice, like days. And then the other 2 fights he lost by decision. One was to that Australian fighter in Australia. Anyway, Jack Cartwright. Moving on. Next, we have Jordan Levitt taking on Kurt Holobaugh. This is an interesting fight here. Jordan Levitt, he's known for, celebratory ballet moves, and his sexuality is up to question. You don't know, because it's a mystery. It might be a play. He's got a female wife and child, but he acts like such a femi flamboyant, homosexual. I just whatever, each to their own. But anyways, his jiu-jitsu is not bad. His striking could use some work. He's not that great of a striker. It's improved since he started, but he's nothing you can write home. He can't survive on his striking alone. He did knock out somebody though, didn't he? He had some weird Victor Martinez, knees and punches. I can't remember how that was 2 years ago. I can't remember how it went. But look, Chase Hooper submitted him, but Chase Hooper's turning into a little beast. Patty Pimblett submitted him, but you guys know Patty is a beast. I had Patty pegged wrong. But look, this is Trey Ogden. That's a good win. And before that, Matt Sales. Who cares about that? Kurt Holobaugh, Kurt the Hurt. He got the decision by Alexander the Great Hernandez. What's this guy? Kanan Kruszewski. Where was I for that one? I never heard that guy, Kanan. He lost to Trey Ogden, so you want to play MMA math game. Levitt beat Trey Ogden. Holobaugh lost to him if you want to play that game, but that doesn't really work. He beat Thud Austin Hubbard, and before he came to the UFC, he was an XFC where he beat Jose Luis Verdugo. Kanan is a Fighting Nerds. Okay, let's see. Levitt is a twerking sensation. He is. He does the twerk. Acting like a girl and peak masculine. You can't understand how it works. Kanan's Fighting Nerds. First one lost. Nobody remembers him. Okay. So I don't know what to do here. I really want to go Kurt Holobaugh, but I can't be confident in him. I don't know. I'm going to wait till I'm going to figure out before the end of this, but I'm going to see what you have to say, see what the chat has to say. I got to soak it all in because I really can't be confident with the Monkey King, Jordan Levitt. What are you thinking, Dave?
Okay, so this one here is kind of an interesting matchup. Here, we'll fucking go to here. So the thing with Kurt Hallbach is that he is 38 years old against a 29-year-old. Like, we're talking 10 years younger. But the thing is with Jordan Levitt, he's not a very active guy. Because his last fight was a year and a half ago. Before that, 2 years, 3 months ago. I mean, his last win was over 2 years ago. I mean, previous to that, he was active a while back, but since then has been taking a lot of time off. So I'd be curious to see if he's still active and still training. Now, mind you, Kurt, very active fighter, getting old, trying to get his pension in because obviously his career is almost done. So you can see the kind of the repertoire. He's been stepping it up over the last 4 fights, trying to get this done. I do think there is a definite disconnect as far as the quality of fighter goes. I think it's going to be a ground game. Let's go over some stats real quick. 5'11 versus 5'9. So Kurt's going to have the height advantage. But once again, 1986 to 1995, we're talking about a 9-year advantage for Levitt here. And Levitt is just that freaky kind of guy. Anyways, strike rate per minute, 4.65 versus 2.55. Obviously more volume for Kurt, but strike absorbed 4.30 versus 1.84. The ratio goes to Levitt on the feet. On the ground, takedown average 2.19 versus 0.66. Obviously the advantage to Levitt on the ground as well. I've got advantage to Levitt on the feet, on the ground. Even though he's coming off a loss to Chase Hooper, he's kind of a win-loss, and lost a little bit. So I think this is his win. I think this might be the end of Kurt Hallbach's career. I don't know what his contracts are like. I just don't see it happening in any other way, shape, or form. I don't have Kurt winning in any of my scenarios, even if I'm trying. Here's some face-offs for you.
Look at that hairdo on Jordan Levitt. What is that? The frohawk. Yeah, you know what? I'm going with the age. I didn't realize Kurt the Hurt Hallbach was 38. And I'm looking at his Instagram right now. I see one training picture from 5 days ago. He's training with Carlos Vera over in Team Jacau, Gracie Team Jacau. And then I see a ton of his kids. He's got like a little, like a, I don't know, 7-year-old kid that's doing all this jujitsu. He's doing like this. He's coaching and teaching. He's not. Another thing, he's holding pads for a 14-year-old. He's got a couple kids. They're all over, but he's too busy being a dad teaching his kids rather than training himself. That's why I got to go with I'm going to go with Levitt. And plus, after you mentioned the age, I didn't even notice the age thing till just now. But after you mentioned that age gap, yeah, I got to go with Kurt or Jordan Levitt here. Yep.
I mean, just between the records, everything, I just see it. I see everything going Levitt's way. And I think this is a parlay piece. In this card, by the way, minus 225, I'm happy. That's a parlay piece for me.
Yeah, I'll put a star by it. All right. Moving. Oh, we're flowing now. Moving on. Oh, let's see. Hold on.
Go chat.
We got a bunch of chat. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. I got Kurt round 3 submission. I don't know, man. Jordan's a tweaker, not a fighter. The line moved. Okay. Jordan's head is. Did we see the? Oh yeah, we did. He got that stupid Afro hawk. Jordan could get pieced up. He can't strike to save his life. He can't really either. Jordan on the sauce, making his head swell. Twerkers are dominating and grappling. They are too. That's why maybe Alice Ardeline maybe we'll get a shot. I see Jordan fading and gassing. Kurt got carded. That is true. I heard that from one of these cappers I listened to. Said that if he might be older, but the cardio is probably there for Hallbach rather than Jordan. Twerking just shows control of your own muscles. Anyone can twerk. Age don't matter when the fighter sucks. You're smoking crack if you think that's a parlay piece.
you are right, by the way, that the line did move a lot. I mean, Jordan Levin started off as a minus 188, and he is now a minus 230, and that's
a big jump. That is a big jump.
It's not bad. I mean, even on FanDuel, the best you can get is minus 230. He started off as minus. Looks like he started off as a minus 165, minus 155. So yeah, the line has moved a lot. So if you were in on Levin early, you did good.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on. You ready?
No.
Okay. Kerr has 0 get up game. Impossible that someone can be confident on him. Hernandez is a gasser, and he controlled Kerr entire round 3 last fight. And you're right. He is Crystal's right, because Alexander Hernandez is known. He's a known gasser. He's great for a first round and a half. Then he's just open mouth breathing, sucking our All right, moving on. Next we have Alan Nascimento taking on Jafel Filho. Now, our buddy Real Fight Pick said Alan Nascimento came in a little heavy on the scales. I didn't see the face-offs yet or the weigh-ins at all, but I believe it.
127.
What's that?
127.5. So he missed by a pound and a half.
Heavy. So he's 33 years old. Thing is, he had all these cancellations. He hasn't fought since January of 2023. That's 2.5 years ago, where he rear naked choked Carlos Hernandez. It was fight of the night. Give him that. 2.5 years ago, though. Yikes. Since then, he's had 4 canceled bouts for some reasons. I have no idea why. Let me see. He's beat Jake Hadley. Man, he's like, his activity is weird. He started his pro career in 2011. Then he went very active right up until 2018. Then he had like 4 canceled bouts, weird, in a row. So he went from 2019 or 2018, and he didn't fight again until 2021. Then he lost to Tajir Ulanbekov. Then he won Jake Hadley, took another 2-3 years off. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about Alan Nascimento. But Jafel Filho, Pastor Jafel Filho, Pastor. So he's got God on his side, you imagine. 16-3. This is 32 years old, so he's just a year younger. Out of Nova União. I like Nova União fighters, you know that. He's coming off a win over Ode Osborne, performance of the night. Now that's a good win. And he did beat Amir Albazi in a grappling thing too, in an ADXC. Who else he got? He beat Daniel Barres. He lost to Muhammad Mokaev, but remember, Muhammad Mokaev was undefeated before he got booted out of the UFC. And I think he's still undefeated, as far as I know. Still has not lost. So you gotta give him that fight off. You know, it's give him the go, give him the whatever. Let him get with that one. Who else? There's a Vinicius Salvador win in here. That's a good fight. Yeah, but besides that, like, there's nothing really sticking out as in, oh, this guy's the new top thing. I'm gonna go with him though. I think I'm gonna go on the side of Jafel Filho. I don't know. What are you guys thinking here? Let's see what they look like.
Let's see how they size up.
That was
look at your girl.
I know she's perking. She's perking. Her tatas are right out there. So Nascimento was the first dude, a little bit taller, but look at the Adam's apple on Filho. Look at that thing. Or is that real, or is that like part of my Hollerhead girl body part sticking out? Is that his Adam's apple? What's going on?
No. Here.
Yes, it is. It totally is his Adam's apple. That shit's. He is 100% man. There's no woman in that guy at all. But it's weird. I want to choke it. I want to put him in a guillotine. I want to pop that apple. That's crazy how it sticks out so much. Oh, it's abnormal. He's got bad thyroid or something. Whew. That's shit. That's weird. You don't see that sticking out like that in anybody else. It sticks out almost as far as his chin. Shit's crazy.
He's been cutting weight. All right. He's been cutting weight. Give him a break.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay, underdogs are barking. I don't know. MMA Jesus. I got a lot of faves. I don't know about the barking dogs. Hernandez been getting better though. Yeah, I got the dog. I think I might take the dog too. That's Philho. Philho's the dog. I don't like Nascimento for real. What's the reach metrics on Adam's apple? I have no idea, Krista. I thought you would have input on that. You know all about the body, like the foreheads and the brow and all the different parts, fighting styles. What's the Adam's apple metrics? I don't know what the metrics are in the Adam's apple. That's crazy though. Philho's Adam's apple's that's out there. All right. I still don't know. I guess I'm gonna go with the more active fighter. Yeah, I'll take the active guy. I'll take Jafel Philho. And you know what? His only loss recently was Muhammad Mokaev. And he did. I remember that fight. He almost had him in a knee bar. That's right. I remember he fought Muhammad Mokaev. He almost tapped him in the knee bar, but Mokaev managed to the clock ran out and he managed to survive. Then in round 3 is where he got the rear naked choke. But I remember, Jafel Philho had like a leg lock or knee bar or something against Mokaev in that fight. That comes to mind. Yeah, I'm going with Philho here.
All right. Real quick on the stats. Height's pretty much the same. They're an inch apart. Reach an inch, which is half an inch per arm. Not going to make a difference. Age pretty much a wash as well. Strike time per minute 2.36 versus 3.21. Volume goes to Allen. Strike absorb 2.0 versus 2.28. Allen on the feet kind of wins this one. On the ground, takedown average 1.77 versus 1.55. Advantage for Philho here. Submission average. This is huge. 2.6 versus 0.9. I do think Philho has a better repertoire of opponents. I'm going Philho as well. And I'm happy to put him in hang on a second. I apologize. Odds for Philho right now. And guys, just take this with a grain of salt. He's at plus 110.
Jose Aldo. He's been training with Jose Aldo. I see it. This was middle of May on video with the King of Rio. That's a good thing. I like seeing stuff on Instagram where I can see that they're getting good training with good people. As for Nascimento, I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's going to check him out real quick. This is a tight fight. This is a tough one to pick. You know what I mean? Out of this whole card,
I will tell you that the line has changed. Philho was the favorite. Now Nascimento is the favorite, but Philho did come out as the favorite on this card.
Interesting. Okay, I see some pose. I see some post-training pose pictures. Nascimento always on his knees in every picture. What's that tell you? He's with Gabriel Checo, Diego Lima. Yeah, see the one with the Zangief, the one before that, right there. There's Gabriel Checo, is the one dude with the camouflage. Yep, Diego Lima, Daniel Willie Cat Santos in the middle. But it's just weird. Nascimento, get on your knees, Nascimento. Look at the picture right after, or right the one before it. Look, on his knees. Before that, on his knees. Loves being on his knees, Nascimento. That's why I got to take Philho. Look at, he loves being on his knees. All these pictures. You get on your knees again. You're always down there. Fuck him. I'm going with Philho.
I don't like this guy. I've never liked this guy.
That's the Lima. That's Doug Lima.
Don't like him.
I don't like that guy. Nascimento. For FR. For real. All right, enough.
Oh, no, we checked one Instagram. We gotta check two.
Yeah, I checked homeboys too.
I don't
Phil
get it.
Holes. Ooh, Loctagon. We'll get to that interesting fight.
Aw.
You got to type the name in, Jafel Philho, and it'll come up.
Cutting weights hard.
Oh, he's throwing punches there. There was, that's right, Jose Aldo. That's where I saw it. He's got some training pictures down below with Aldo. There, see that one, with him, right? That one. There's like in that video, in that picture, there's more to it. Like if you hit that, not that one, the one before that. But anyway, he's been training with Jose Aldo, legit. See right there. Now see the over, yeah. You're doing okay, buddy. You're doing okay. You do good against Nascimento. You do good. Yeah. That makes a big difference who's holding those pads. All right, who gives a shit? Let's go. Moving. Oh, who'd you take?
I'm on the dog right now. Like he was the favorite, now he's a dog. So I'm on.
Is it because it's Adam's apple?
Yeah.
Me too. Adam's apple. Buy Adam's apple. You can't choke that Adam's apple. You hurt your forearm. I don't like Nascimento for real. Me neither. Always on his knees. Phil Ho opened as +180. That's not true. Did he open up a plus that big plus money 185? How do you find out?
Nope. I don't have him on my stats, but I did pick him as a favorite. Oh, wait a second. I can figure it out. Watch this.
Did you pick? Oh, you bet it early, didn't you?
Watch this.
You
Oh,
did.
he's not on here.
El Nascimento right there, -160. You bet against him, you cornball.
Oh, shit, I gotta go.
Yeah. And now Nascimento's -125. So you know what? It did move. It moved like 40 points. You'll see. He was.
I'm still going.
Click on the bed line. Yeah. Because Crystal, in the past, you have made shit up. That's why. Oh, not always, but I have to check you because you have, and I've bought into it and believed it. And then, like an hour later, I was making that shit up after I was spreading your fake news. That's why.
Okay. Anyways, coin flip fight. Who are you picking?
Adam's apple.
Same.
Who's got a bigger Adam's apple? That's what I'm picking. Phil Ho. I'm taking Phil Ho. You know, Nascimento get right back down on his knees. He can get back on his knees. All right. Who you got?
I'm going Phil Ho as well.
All right. Moving on up the card. We have Zach Reese taking on Dushko Todorovic. Dushko. I can't stand Dushko Todorovic. See that big goober right there? His fighting defense sucks. He keeps his head and chin right up. Doesn't duck, bob, weave. No head movement. No footwork. His defense is catching every punch with his face. And he sucks. He just like he gets clipped. I don't see nothing good about him, really, Dushko. I'm all over Zach Reese here. I mean, Zach Reese has been touched up himself too. His chin's been checked. Let's see. Cody Brundage. Wasn't that the one he slammed him. He was in like a triangle. He was trying to do a triangle, and Cody Brundage picked him up and slammed him. That happened like right after or before that. The other slam in that there's that fight card had 2 slams back to back, slam knockouts. And I remember Cody Brundage, and then the fight following that, or the fight before or after that, was also a slam knockout. Anyway, Most recently, this boy, Zach Reese, is coming off a loss to Azamat Bekoev. He got knocked out there, so he got touched up there. However, he's beaten Jose Medina decision. He knocked out Julian Cuban Missile Crisis Marquez. His Contender Series win was over an undefeated fighter named Eli Aronov. But then that Cody Brundage was his debut. But on the other hand, Dushko's 2-3 in his last 5. He got knocked out by Mansour Abdul Malik. Before that, knocked out by Christian Leroy Duncan. Actually, it wasn't a knockout. He messed his knee up. It was a knee injury. Before that, he did beat Beverly Hills Ninja Jordan Wright, which is Jordan Wright's horrible, guys. You know that. He's from the Alaskan scene. I low-key like Jordan Wright, but he's not good. He's just not a good fighter. Chidi Njokwani knocked him out with an elbow. See what I'm saying? He did beat Maki Coconut Bombs, Maki Patolo, but Maki Patolo's always been small for the weight class, you know. So Maki Patolo is like he's Coconut Bombs, but he's a good hammer, just a horrible nail. So anyway, I'm gonna take the American. I'm gonna take Zach Reese over the Serbian Dushko Thunder Todorovic. I think Dushko is just gonna lose this, get cut, and disappear in obscurity. There he is. Yeah, look at Zach Reese, too. He's a tower. He's a giant. He's got like 2 inches on him, right? What's the age here? 31. He's got 3 inches on him, according to Tapology. And you can see it. It's clear. Yeah.
So they're both 31. They both weigh in, but 6'4" to 6'1". Man, looks like a lot more. I'm all in on Zach Reese as well. As far as the stats go,
short bus. He does. Dushko does look like he's like slow. Like, hey guys, I don't know, like little. You know what? His defense is slow. His defense sucks. His fight IQ's horrible. Dushko's boxing isn't bad, just no defense. That equals bad. No defense equals bad. I can't see betting Reese. He is terrible. Yeah, he's nothing great either. But out of the two, come on, he's the better of the two. Reese went completely cold in his KOs. At least Dushko gets TKO'd, not slept. That is true. Dushko does try to hold on, but he can't. He's just too goofy, and Medina's awesome.
He doesn't have the ground game or the ground experience.
Dushko by heel hook.
Go ahead.
Or GNP. Lanky brittle tall guy is not an advantage. That's why he keeps getting chinned and knocked down in regionals. Reese has the build you want from MMA. He just sucks. But you want to bet him versus anyone. I don't know. You got to pick a side. Pick a side. I'm picking Reese. I'm not confident. I'm not going to throw him in a parlay. Maybe I will because I'm fading Dushko. I'm not picking Reese. I'm picking against Dushko. There you go. Reese needs to move up a division or he will keep getting knocked out. 185. He moves.
He can't go up.
He can't. He can't go either. He can't go down to 170 because he's gonna get knocked out because he's gonna be cutting weight and gonna be all weak. He can't go to 205 because everybody's already. Well, he could compete at 205. He just gotta fill out. I don't know.
I think the past couple of years of putting on weight.
I know he's gonna win this one though tomorrow. I'm not.
Let me do my stats and we'll go on next real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, striking land per minute 4.94 versus 5.35. Believe it or not, that's almost even striking. Strike absorbed 3.45 versus 4.80. Negative striking ratio better striking ratio for Zach Reese than there is for Dushko. On the ground though, no brainer. Takedown average 3.5 versus 0.92. Heavy advantage on Reese on this one. Submission average 2.1 versus 0. Dushko, he sucks on the ground. He really does. I got this advantage on the feet to Reese and on the ground, especially on the ground to Reese. I think this is kind of a lock. I don't know whether I'm betting him or I'm fading Dusko, but I am definitely there's got to be some money put on this because minus 225, he's making my parlay. He's making my parlay all day long, and I do think he's going to finish him within distance. So yeah, minus 105. So do the bookies. Bookies see it, same thing. I think there might be a submission in there once he breaks him down and is able to take his neck. That might be a scratch off bet at plus 500. But heavy on Reese on this one. On the money line, within distance, probably by KO, but I like this scratch off plus 500 bet. There's going to be $5 put on this for sure.
I don't know. Crystal's saying Dushko 100% has better ground game.
No.
How is Reese minus 275? Wow. I don't know. My shit's locking up. Can you hear me still?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. But, I mean, you want to talk about Dusko's ground game? Really? You really don't want to. Takedowns. Here, let me see. He had 2 takedowns against Chidi and lost. Oh, he did have 1 takedown here. I've got 2 takedowns in his career. One against Townsend back in 2020, so 5 years ago, and another one against Maki Pitoro. That was back in 2021. If not, he takes down guys and loses against Chidi. Yeah, no, he does not have a takedown game whatsoever. He's going to get his ass handed to him.
Dushko all day. I don't know. The chat's on the side of Dushko.
That's fine.
Douchebag.
I'll take all. I'll take all side bets.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Dave. I got Zach Reese as well, and so does everybody else that's smart. I mean, look at Dushko. He is special. He takes that short bus.
Look where those eyes are leading. Yeah. Dusko. Oh no. Come on now. Dusko doesn't have a chance in this one.
Wonder if Vlad knows Dushko, Serbia. Howler had looking good today. She is. She's got that shirt. She lost a little weight too, I think, Hollerhead girl. Anyway, moving on. Next, we have Ketlin Vieira taking on Macy Chazon. Ketlin's 14-4. Macy Chazon is 10-3. Macy's coming out of Houston, Texas. Ketlin's coming out of Brazil. Let's see. Slight favorite on Ketlin. Nope. That Tapology has a slight favorite for Ketlin, minus 125. But DraftKings right now has Macy Chazon at minus 135 as a slight favorite. So the odds on this fight flip-flopped, moved from, the favorite is now the underdog, and the underdog is now the favorite. So they're both 33 years old and 9-10 months. They're a month apart in age. Nova União for Ketlin. Nova União Meneas. Not the regular one with your boy Douglas Lima. Not that guy. Different one. Macy Chazon at Fortis. Like I said, Texas. Yeah, I got to go with Macy Chazon here. I think she's the more physical. I'm scared if it goes to the ground, Ketlin Vieira will have the upper hand in jiu-jitsu, I would say. But when it comes to just like physicality, reach, what's the reach here? 68 to 72. And look at the height, 5'8" to 5'11". Macy Chazon's like a dude, man. It's like a Machine Gun Kelly. She's the Machine Gun Kelly. But yeah, I got to go with Macy Chazon here. If she's plus money, now she's not. She's minus right now. But I wish I caught her at plus money. I would jump all over that. But I think she's she should get it here. I had nothing. Ketlin Vieira though, she's just like plotting. Like I don't know, female fight, man, garbage. But she's coming off a loss to Kayla Harrison. But Kayla, beasting. Before that, she beat Pani Kianzad, who sucks. She lost to Raquel Pennington, split decision. Isn't Raquel's a champ right now, though, right? Ugh, which is ridiculous. Before that, she beat Holly Holm. She beat Misha Tate. Not bad, Ketlin Vieira. But Macy Chazon. Okay, she's coming off a win against Mayra Bena Silva, who's very similar to Ketlin Vieira, actually, in the stylings, I would say. Before that, she beat Pani Kianzad, who sucks. She lost to Irene Aldana. That was the up kick, liver kick, wasn't it? Like Irene Aldana with, up kick to the liver. Yeah, I remember that fight. She beat Norma Dumont split decision, which I judged for Norma Dumont. I thought she won that, but so be the judges of the UFC, whatever. And she lost to Raquel Pennington, so you can do MMA math and say, oh, they both lost to Raquel Pennington, so it doesn't matter. Okay, but I'm going Macy Chazon. I don't know who the favorite is right hot now. I think it's Chazon, but I could be wrong.
It is Chazon.
Yeah, must be just slight, though. It's got to be like minus 130 or some shit. Let's see how they look in the face-offs, these very handsome women. They both look like they don't want to be there. Look at Ketlin Vieira. Look like she had a shit weight cut. Look at that face. She just wants to take a nap. And Chase On wants to tuck her in. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Macy Chase On here. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking the same. I think it's I don't usually put girl fights in parlays, but this one might make it. I like Macy Chazon. I get it. She is. So this is if this fight was 4 years ago, I'd be all over Vieira all day long. But the fight is now. And Vieira's career kind of went this way and then went down. And Chazon's now kind of on the way up. You've got the two mismatched careers. One's going down, one's going up. Ketlin Vieira, you were great back in the day. I think Chazon's got this one. The odds are pretty much calling it as well. I wish I'd been on Chazon earlier and got those plus money odds. She's at minus 138 right now. Decent. I don't usually put money on girl fights, but I don't think these are girls. Can I say that? Yeah, these are barely girls. So I got Macy Chazon. I think it's going to be my decision. So, I mean, if you really want to maximize your odds, you can go from minus 138 to plus 125. But just in case, I like that money line.
Look, it says Crystal saying Ketlin had a good weight cut, Macy missed. But I'm looking at their results. Ketlin was 146, Macy was 144. I know they're fighting at 145 now, but it doesn't sound like she had a good weight cut. She's heavier than Macy Chazon. Just saying. It doesn't look like both of them can't make 135, Crystal.
But I mean, I do think Ketlin Vieira could have lost another fucking 5 pounds if she really wanted to.
Probably, I see it right there, right on her hip.
I mean, if that's the argument you want to make, sure. Ketlin could have probably lost another fucking at least another 5 pounds. Whereas Chazon is fucking ripped
Macy
all day long.
Quitter, reacts real badly at being hit. That was a liver shot, man. That up kick. I mean, I think that's what you're thinking about.
Let me kick you in your liver and see how you feel.
Mine's deteriorated. Cheers.
Cheers. Mine too. Cheers to the livers of the chat. All right.
Okay. All right. We spent enough on this. We're both on Macy. Yeah. Right? All right. Yeah. Moving on. Next, we have Dustin Jacoby, or Jacoby, if you want, taking on Bruno Lopez. Yeah, not Diego Lopez, not Bruno Silva. Nope, Bruno Lopez. Bruno Lopez is 14-1. I don't know much about this guy here, Bruno Lopez. I'm about to find out, though. He's coming out of he had his UFC debut was against Magomed Ghaziazulov, where he won a unanimous decision back in January. Before that, he was in the Contender Series. Before that, looks like LFA. He had two stints in the Contender Series. He lost in 23 and then won in 24. Aside from that, LFA, Jungle Fight, Thunder Fight. Yeah, and just like, Brazilian regional scene shit. Oh, he beat. Is that the real Gregory Rodriguez? It is. He beat RoboCop back in the day. Look at that. Yes.
No,
that's him. He beat
that was
Gregory
RoboCop
back in
Curtain
2014.
That's RoboCop. That's his first fight.
Yeah, 11 years ago. 11 years ago, he beat RoboCop. But aside from that, I'm looking through, and I don't know any of these other names up until Bredson Ribeiro beat him. And since then, I don't know any of these names except for Magomed Ghaziazulov, and the only reason I remember that is because it's real long. Dustin Jacoby, though, Dustin Jacoby's he's veteran. He's so veteran, 29-1. And you know what? Back in his heyday, there was that one time. A lot of people don't know this, but one time, I want to say, I don't know exactly when, but he was ranked number 1 in the world in kickboxing at one time. Look, he fought in kickboxing. He lost to Alex Pereira back in 2014. He had a bunch of losses in kickboxing, but whatever. I did hear, holy shit, it keeps going down and down and down. I want to say he started his pro debut was in 2010. And I want to say probably in the early 20 teens is when he was a high-ranked kickboxer. You could see like 2016, he's got all those kickboxing fights and shit. But anyway, 10 years later, he's here taking on Bruno Lopez with a record of 29-1. I think his UFC record is pretty decent too. Actually, he's not bad. I know as of recently, let's see, Dominic Reyes took care of him, knocked him out. Look, he knocked out Vitor Petrino. That was decent. That was back in December. That was a good one. But Alonzo Menafield knocked him out. Azamat Mirzakhanov beat him unanimous decision. Roundtree. I don't know. He's got a lot of good wins though. If you put Dawoon Jung on the top and Terrence Hodges at the bottom, it's just all green. Look at just cover that clear Roundtree. Move up a little bit. Look at how awesome this guy is. He beat Darren Stewart. He beat Michael Olsacek. He beat Dawoon Jung. Jan Kutalaba's got a draw there. Justin Ledette, Ty Flores. Oh man, this guy's a beast.
Yep. So, and then
but I'm going with this favorite, Dustin Jacoby, only because the jury's still out on Bruno Lopez for me. I don't really know much about Bruno Lopez. I can't remember any fights he was in that I've seen where I remember a lot of Dustin Jacoby fights. You know what I mean? I got a lot to go from. Bruno Lopez, I can't say the same. So I'm going to go with what I know. I'm going with Dustin Jacoby here. And sure? I'm not confident, but I'm going to go with that. Oh, Bruno Lopez, cowboy hat guy. Dustin Jacoby he looks weathered and rough and he's ready. What's the age difference on this thing? Hopefully it's not massive.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
So we have a 5-year difference in age. Lopez, younger. Strike land per minute 5.33 versus 2.89. Striking absorb 4.05 versus 3.00. Negative striking ratio for Bruno Lopez in his history of his last 3 fights. On the ground, though, takedown average 0.33 versus 2.68. Lopez is a ground guy. Will be trying to take him down. does have 100% takedown defense. I'm concerned if this fight does go to the ground, Bruno Lopez will have the advantage. He is decent enough on the feet that he can take a couple punches and he can still kind of fix that distance and close that distance. If he does close that distance, Dustin Jacoby's got some serious problems. Because if Bruno Lopez gets his hands wrapped around you, you're going down, and there's going to be some issues. Just control time. It's you're not going to knock Dustin Jacoby out. I think you're going to control him. You're going to ground and pound him, and I think that's where Bruno Lopez is going to be. I'm picking the dog on this one. I'm going Lopez.
No, I don't think it's going to go. I think Dustin Jacoby's going to knock him out, piece him up, kickback style, knock him out.
Could very well happen. But the control time, the decision, the grappling, I'm picking Lopez to take this guy down and control him. I don't see a finish here, but I do see a definite chance for Lopez to win this fight. And I'm at plus 170. So do me a favor, let's keep Dustin Jacoby out of any parlays, please. I might be on my own, but I got my reasons.
All right. Well, so you're taking Bruno Lopez? Okay. That's fine. All right. Moving. Oh, let's catch over the chat.
He took down Magomed 5 times. 5 times. Before that, he knocked out this guy by. Anyways, point being, he's decent on the feet. He's got great takedowns. I think Dustin Jacoby's going to have a problem. I get it. You guys are fucking doubting me, but
not you guys, just me.
Just have a look at the stats of what's going on. He took down Magomed 5 times, and that's where he got the control win. I think this is going to happen. The same thing with Jacoby. You guys can fucking trash me in the chat all you want, but don't put Jacoby in any parlays. Don't fucking put that much money on him because it might not happen.
Oh, I see an Instagram training pic 1 day ago for Factory X Muay Thai. Dustin Jacoby 1 day ago. Let's go. Let's go, Hanyak. Oh, here's the one with a training picture. Who's in this one? There's Neil Magny, Cody Brundage, and Osmosis Jones at all at Factory X Muay Thai with Hanyak 1 week ago, 7 days ago. I put this up there. Yeah, he's ready. Let's go, Dustin Jacoby.
How's your Muay Thai when you're on your back? Yeah, good Muay Thai on your back.
How you on your back unless you're getting knocked out, not kicked in the face and put on your back?
I'm just saying.
Well, every fight starts standing. Just saying.
I think there's a t-shirt bet. We haven't had a t-shirt bet in a while.
Let's do it. I owe you a hoodie right now.
Well, and odds are in your favor, by the way.
Yeah, let's do it. T-shirt. Separate from the hoodie. Hoodie's in the mail. Not really, but we'll pretend it is.
It's all good. It's all good. Your credit is good with me.
All right, t-shirt bet. I got Dustin Jacoby, and you can take Bruno Lopez.
I'll take Lopez. We'll see how it
all
goes.
Right. Move in.
This could be my fucking Tapology downfall right here, but I'm going.
The next one's going to be mine because I'm taking the biggest dog on the card, Ramiz Brahimaj. He's a plus 300, plus 310, I think was the last time I checked, taking on Billy Ray Goff. Interesting here. Both these guys had different opponents coming into this originally, but they had like visa issues. Let's see. Billy Ray Goff was supposed to take on a Korean named Seokyeon Ko, and Ramiz Brahimaj was supposed to take on Oban Elliott. I would have maybe taken Oban Elliott, but I was going to take Billy Ray Goff against the Korean Ko, which, I'm biased on Koreans, but still, I was going to take the upset there. Now, though, I don't know why Ramiz Brahimaj is a plus 300. That's crazy to me. I mean, that seems so out of whack. I thought I thought Billy Ray Goff was going to be like maybe a minus 160 at the most. Honestly, when I saw this first, if you didn't tell me the odds, I would have thought Ramiz Brahimaj might have been the favorite, which blows me away that Billy Ray Goff is minus 400. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I'm taking the dog here. The New England fight scene. I live in New England. I know the fight scene here sucks. Ramiz, all right. Let's look at Ramiz Brahimaj. Where's he training? What's going on with this dude? Because there's no way he should be a plus 300 against Billy Ray Goff. Really?
So he's coming
Billy
off
Ray
a win
Goff.
Wall. He lost to Temba, but Temba, that's a good loss. He beat Mikhail Gilmore by choke, which is nice. Lost to Court McGee, which kind of sucks, but that was in 2022. So, I mean, hasn't been that very active. 23 off, but I mean, win over Mickey Gall. Now, mind you, Mickey Gall, not the best fucking fighter in the world. He's now like even, but I mean, still, he knocked him out. He did what he was supposed to do. Now, Billy Ray Goff, three losses. Coming off a loss from Trey Waters. Trey Waters, still decent, I guess. Before that, he beat Yusaku Koshiha, who sucks crap. I'm not going to say anything about him at all. Before that, he beat Shimon Simoshki in the Contender Series, who sucks crap. So, I mean, I get it. I mean, he sounds better than he is, but Billy Goff is not that good. He's really not that good.
Thank you. I agree. Sucks.
I mean, I'll put him on here. Let's have a look at the face-offs real quick because
Ramiz Brahimaj. I was just looking at his Instagram. Look at Billy Ray's ponytail. Get the fuck out of here with that. I cannot pick that guy. Look at that ponytail.
We're done.
At least cornroll it. Do something cool with it. Now, is that like a scrunchie? Is that like a baby blue scrunchie? I think he got that off my daughter's dresser. Come on, Billy Ray. Billy, unreal. I'm taking Ramiz plus 300. I love it. And you know what? I was looking at his Instagram, and Ramiz Brahimaj was training 4 weeks ago. Here's a picture of him training with Bilal Muhammad. Remember the champ, Bilal Muhammad. You know, Billy Ray Goff. To be fair, let me check out his Instagram, his Connecticut. Connecticut doesn't produce good fighters, and that's where he's Team Dexter Valley Tudo. What the? Who? Come on. All right, let's see who he's training with. Oh, here's a training picture. He does have the cornrows in this one.
He's
at the UFC guy.
Look at his fucking camp. Billy Ray Goff, which I get it, he's there. If not, we've got
a whole bunch of Chuck Norrises. Yeah.
Whole bunch of Chuck Norrises.
Oh yeah. And even on his UFC before his camp, his like training, the people he brought with him on Instagram, he's in a picture. These are nobodies, no name, Dexter Valley Tudo. And he don't even have him. Oh, he's the one guy holding pads, and Billy Ray's corn rolled up, kicking and punching pads, and he's not even looking good on the training video. He's slow and plodding. What is this? It's going through the motions. Get out of here, Billy Ray. It's a trap. Yeah, right there. This is the one. Look how slow he's going. This is just flowing with the. It's not even training hard. This is like, oh man, I wish training was over so I can go do my hair or whatever he does. Yeah, I'm going the big plus money junkie. Here's my big underdog at plus 310 on DraftKings. Ramiz Brahimaj. Ranj. Yep. Putting it in there. I don't care.
Oh,
beautiful hair.
Not a parlay bet, but we're on the same page. I'm plus 300 all the way. I don't see it.
If Goff walks out the sweet disposition again, he wins. Sweet disposition. I don't even know what that is. I know Sweet Emotions from Aerosmith. Is that Sweet Emo? That's what he looks like. Sweet Emotion. Very masculine hair. I'm switching my pick to golf. It triggered the insecure fans. Beautiful hair like Conan the Barbarian. Get the fuck out of here, Conan the Barbarian. Conan the Barbarian is double the weight of Billy Ray Goff. It's like fucking 300 pounds. Billy Ray Goff's $170. I'm a sucker for that Tarzan thing. Yeah, Barry McCockiner. Yeah, let's go over Ramiz Brahimaj. All right. So what's your pick? You're going underdog too.
Dude, she's fucking lost weight. Look at her. She's going.
I know. She's got that tight, snug shirt on, putting her B cups out there for the world to see.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I know. She's still got the frumpy mom pants on. She got to wear tighter pants. But whatever. She's loosening up. She's getting it there. You know, Sean Shelby sticking his dick in that all day. Anyway, moving on. Next, look at this. Ludovic Klein coming in. Ludovic Klein's 23-4-1. He is.
Oh boy!
This is fight of the night, I think, right here. I've been back and forth.
Let me go to where I'm supposed to be. Hang on.
Okay, Matus Gamrot comes in record of 24-3. He is a slight favorite. DraftKings has him at -155 right now. Live odds. He's taking on Ludovic Klein, 23-4-1. Ludovic Klein comes back at +130 according to DraftKings. Man, I have been all week back and forth on this, and I still haven't completely settled. But what I like, I'll tell you what, I'm leaning one way. I do have a lean. I'm leaning Matus Gamrot, and mainly because of his camp. He's been an American Top Team, and they've been putting in time with specifically Matus Gamrot. According to cappers I've heard, and he's been working with the best people at American Top Team. You guys already know American Top Team's top five facilities you can train at. I want to check out his Insta. Oh, good boy. Got it already. So right there's Matt Brown. I can tell you that from that picture with the three guys with Matus in the middle. Matt Brown is one of the head coaches over there. Yeah. Click. Yep. Mike Brown. That's what I meant. Mike Brown. Who's that? Tiago, whatever. Doesn't matter. I think that's but yeah, they've been putting time and effort into Matus Gamrot. The Maori kid. Look at. Do those one. Yeah, get him. Do that shit. Carter's, I don't know. He's that awesome wrestler. He's like a grappler. Like he was like that last guy you showed. He's like some phenom, like a folk style wrestler. Anyway, the gamer Matus Gamrot, I like he's primed for this. But just to be fair, Ludovic Klein.
This guy. He said about this guy.
Yeah, Dustin Poirier. He's an ATT regular. American Top Team, baby. But Ludovic Klein, just to be fair, let's see who. Oh, it was a Steve Mako. Jeez. All right. Anyway, Ludovic Klein's Instagram picture of new baby. He's got a new baby. Ludovic Klein. That means something to some people. Not really more to me. I'd rather see training pictures than baby pictures. But he's at Octagon with a K. Octagon Gym over in his parts of the world with a whole bunch of dudes that I can't even say most of their names. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Matus Gamrot. But this is a very physical, or this is gonna be fight of the night, and this is it could go. Because, man, do I like the kicks of Ludovic Klein. He's such a good kicker. He'll kick you off so fast. But, here's a good
let me zoom in on this little shot right here. Can anybody in the chat go into Instagram and zoom in on this thing?
Well, that contract?
Yeah. I want to read that. That's what I want to read is that right there. And I want to see the total right there. Give me some totals right there. Chat, hook me the fuck up.
Oh, you can't zoom in that. That's too far away. You can't see. That's all it's scribbles.
I can do it. Chat's got skills.
Well, who cares?
Oh, come on, chat. Help me out here. Zoom in on that and fucking send it to me.
Myerson management. That guy's gonna use and abuse. He's losing. I'm gonna take Matu's camera out. I like the camp better. It's a close fight though. Could go either way. I like that Ludwig Klein has a wife of a non-white wife. I like that. That's impressive. I would expect him to be Aryan, but regardless, I'm still taking Matu's camera out. That final answer, the Polish fighter out of American Top Team. They've been investing a lot of time into that, his getting him ready, and I think he will be. Who you got, Dave?
Bookies are with you. I'm on the same. I got Gamrot as well. I guess I could go over some stats real quick. Let me go over some stats real quick just to justify my pick. All right. Gamrot, strike time per minute, 3.24 versus 3.81. Second draw, 3.22 versus 3.22 as well. Now, takedown average. I mean, take this with a grain of salt. I get it. But takedown average, 5.25 versus 1.70.
What was that again?
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I had to pause there for a moment so you can catch up. Takedown average, 5.25 versus 1.70.
I like it.
Ground and pound control all fucking day long. He's got wins over Fiziev, Turner, Dos Anjos. Yes, he's coming off a loss against Hooker, but he's going to avenge that fucking loss. The other loss that he had, by the way, was against Beneil Dariush, which was he was in his.
I like Beneil Dariush.
He was in his prime back then. So I'm not gonna worry about that loss. Robert sucks. Moises, Mac, Cunningham, man, Bahamondas. Okay, I get it. Fucking Gamrot all day long. Fade Klein. Please fade Klein.
Look who's Klein's lost to. Michael Trezano. He's that New Jersey. He went to the karate school. He went to like Tiger. What's it? Schulman's, whatever. You know what I mean? Taekwondo. Michael Trezano. Then Nate the Train, Landwehr, Anaconda choked him. Nate the Train, Anaconda choked him. Come on. This guy. Yeah, I'm on Gamrot as well. All right. You ready to go to the main event, or you want to fuck around with this a little more?
No, I don't want. I'm done. I'm on.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on to the main event. We have these Vixens. We got Erin Blanchfield as the favorite, 2-1 favorite. She's like minus 218 on DraftKings Sportsbook. Her record is 13-2. And she's taking on another beautiful young woman in Macy Barber, the future. The ages are 26 for Blanchfield, cold-blooded, and 27 for the future. Macy Barber. You know how many futures there are in UFC? There's like 4 people named the future, but Macy Barber happens to be one of them. And in her credit, she's been the future since she was 21. I think that's how long she's been fighting. Let's check it out. Macy Barber, 14-2. I want to see if she started her career.
Go. Bo Jackson's
She started her career as a professional back in 2017. That would have made her, she's 27 now, 20. Yeah, the math. Yes, I think she started her career like 20, 21 years old. Definitely. And that going up there, you will see some names right off the bat. Mallory Martin, that she was in the UFC, beat her. You go up a little further. Hannah Cyphers. That was her UFC debut. Hannah Cyphers ground and pounded her. She beat JJ Aldrich, Jillian Robertson. Then, bam, there's that Roxanne Modafferi. That's when I won the t-shirt. And you know what? Roxanne Modafferi, The only reason she won that is because Macy Barber broke her hand or her foot or something in the first round. She broke her foot in the first round, but still managed to go to a decision and not get tapped out by Roxanne Modafferi. Good on her. Then she lost to Alexa Grasso, but that's okay. I don't hate, no shame in that. She beat Miranda Maverick, but so did Erin Blanchfield. She beat Montana De La Rosa. She beat Jessica I, Andrea Lee, Amanda Hebas, Caitlin Chukagian. Well, now it's Sermonera, but you know what I mean. And here she is taking on Blanchfield. This is going to be such a good fight. Cold-blooded. Now, Erin Blanchfield, she's been throughout here too. Let's see. She started her pro career back in 2018, a year after.
By the way, let's stop this. Macy Barber did miss weight, right?
Yeah, a pound or something.
Main event, and she missed it by 0.5 of a pound.
Half a pound, then, huh?
That sucks.
They're still fighting, which is good. And she just has to give part of her purse, literally her purse. She's got a Louis Vuitton. I'm just kidding. So anyway, Erin Blanchfield started her career 1 year after Macy, and I'm going to go through, and she doesn't have the big names. She does okay. In Invicta, she beat Kate Hansen. She lost to Tracy Cortez in Invicta. That was 2019. That was forever ago. She came in. She beat Victoria Leonardo, Brogan Walker. These are Invicta wins, but you know these names. There's Miranda Matt. Her UFC debut was against someone named Sarah Simons. Never heard of her since. That was her debut. Then she beat Miranda Maverick, and she pretty much dog walked Miranda Maverick. She ragdolled, did whatever she wanted to Miranda Maverick. Miranda Maverick had no answer to nothing. She just did what Erin Blanchfield did, what she wanted to Miranda Maverick, whatever she wanted. Okay. And then she beat up JJ Aldrich, Molly McCann. That one's the one she did like this. After the fight, she did like this, like nothing. After she choked the shit out of Molly McCann. Or Chimera, that's what it was. She beat Jessica Andrade, Tyler Santos, and took her first like real loss since her first loss in the UFC was Manon Farrell. But Manon Farrell, she was almost a champ until she ran into Valentina. So whatever. Then she beat Rose Namajunas. So I don't know. Erin Blanchfield's my girl, but Macy Barber at plus money, I can't not do it. I'm going to do on Tapology. I'm going to pick Erin Blanchfield, but gambling, I'm going to take Macy Barber plus 5.5 on DraftKings. That's an option. And I think that's the safe play because I don't think she's going to get finished. I think it's going to go to decisions, 5-round fight. And I'm sure Macy Barber will at least win a round. I think Macy Barber's the type of fighter, she gets better as the fight goes on. Like I said, she fought a whole fight with Roxanne Modafferi with a broken hand or broken foot or some shit and still managed. She's tough as nails.
Ooh.
And she's got the size. She don't give a shit. She's right in her face. She knows she's an underdog. She don't care. Yeah. Erin Blanchfield's nose looks like Jafel Fieldho's Adam's apple. But look at Macy Barber looks like, she's ready. I'm taking the dog. I might take her in Tapology too. I got a weird feeling. I'm taking Macy Barber plus, like I said, plus 5.5. But yeah, what are your feelings on this fight, Dave? I'm still at a loss. What do you think?
Man, okay. So strike rate per minute. Erin Blanchfield 5.24 versus 4.70. So she has that goes. Now defense, strike absorbed 4.21 versus 2.90. Fucking Macy Barber's got some defense on her. Holy shit. I'm impressed. Takedown average 1.86 versus 1.44. Man, that's pretty close. Submission average, a little bit of lead for Erin Blanchfield, which I get why she has the advantage here in the odds. But fucking, if you go over the last wins, her last win against Namajunas, not the best win. Rose wasn't at her peak there. Before that, she lost to Ferrario, so she really hasn't had a win since Santos. If you look here at fucking Barber, I mean, Barber's fucking win. Like, she's just
on the stats. She's beating her out on all stats.
No, but it's fucking close, dude. It is really fucking close. Like, it's a coin toss.
What was the takedown stats? They were pretty even?
Takedown stats 1.44 versus 1.86, but it's
that is super close. And the defense is close too.
It's close, and yeah, the defense is close. But the whole thing is that on the feet, Erin looks like she has the advantage, but I think Macy's going to have the advantage on the feet just because of the ratios here. 4.70 and 2.90 is way better than 5.24 versus 4.21. Erin doesn't have the defense on there. She's relying on her ground game, but Macy Barber's going to be able to have that takedown defense.
She was raped at 16. Well, that Miranda Maverick was raped 2 years ago by Erin Blanchfield in the ring.
I was raped at 14. It's fine.
Oh, Jesus.
It was a girl, though.
Shed a tear for Dave. It made him the man he is now.
It was a girl. She was 21. It was fine. Love you, Julie. We're all good. The point being, Erin Blanchfield minus 250 versus plus 200? Dude, there's no way in hell. Like, minus 250 plus 200? I don't see it. If you can at all points get some kind of Macy Barber, like you said, plus whatever, how many rounds, this fight's going to decision 100%. I like Macy Barber in the grand scheme of things. I think I'm picking her on Tapology as well.
At Macy Barber plus 5.5 rounds or points, 5.5 points, minus 170.
I got minus 188 plus 5.5, and that is a lock for me.
Yeah, that's I'm playing. That's the same way I'm playing. But
there's no way she's losing.
What's your pick in Tapology? What do you, like where there's no betting involved? Just who you think's going to win and how?
I think Barber's going to win by decision.
I think I might go the same way. Cold-blooded. Erin Blanchfield's been my girl since before she was anybody. I've always had an eye for her. But man, something's telling me, my head, my heart, everything's going saying Macy Barber, baby. I'm taking Macy Barber. There you go. I'm with you, Dave.
I love the minus 180 on the plus 5.5.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I got minus 170 for the plus 5.5.
That's fucking. I don't know if you guys can have that.
I want to check out their. Let's check out their both of the girls. Let's check out their Instas. IGs. Let's check out the IG for.
All right, let's go Macy Barber first.
Ooh. I like the Daisy Dukes. Thick legs.
Birthdays.
There's a goober boyfriend. Is he a fighter? Probably. Kick his ass. I'm just that training, how long? 2 weeks ago. I like that. What's she doing? A TikTok? Hey. She is thick too. Look, she's tough. There's a whole gym of girls training with her.
Tabachirichi, I like that.
Yeah, I love that. Moisty one. Is that what that says?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, moist.
That's her boyfriend.
Oh, that's her boyfriend?
Yeah.
I hate that word moist.
All right. Anyway. Now, going on to Erin Blanchfield.
Oh, I'm looking at her right now. She's got at the UPI. She's got some good training, live action video training right there. The second picture. hit the next one. Boom. Kick, punch, kick. She's getting it in. But look at this. This is for show, though. A lot of people on the edge of the ring just watching her. So this is for media play.
Yeah.
She's playing up to the media on that. But anyway, appearance-wise, Maycee Barber's prettier.
That's a photo shoot.
Yeah. I'm not impressed with her IG. I see a lot of
these are all
model pose shit. I don't see much except for that one training video. You have to scroll down pretty far, and this is what the next training video is like 30 weeks ago. So the only training video I saw recently is that first frame, and that was for media. That was for like staged kind of. It wasn't like.
Do you know how many calories that is?
About 600. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm taking Maycee Barber. I'm not liking really what I'm seeing here. For 6 days ago, it shows her sweaty. But look, what's this? This is 5 weeks ago. She's drinking that coffee, that $600 coffee drink, in her back.
I don't see it. Sorry.
Yeah, I like Maycee Barber. Plus money. All right. Let's see. Maycee. Okay. Oh, a lot of chat in here. Barber's not live at all. Maycee Barber. What? Respect you guys, though. Thank you. Wolf tickets, guys. Aaron by decision or Maycee in the distance. Okay. Aaron does have some illness. I can't recall now that put her out for several months. I don't think it was Aaron. I think it was Maycee. I heard Maycee had a virus. So like a virus. Maycee Barber, that's why she missed some. I heard it from Bookie Beatdown, Cody Saftik and Paul Shaughnessy. They said it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Maycee, not Aaron, was sick. Yes. Bojack, you have to be joking. She flash KO'd Seminara with her sprawl in round 1. Was out for a second. She heavy sprawled on top of her. This one is a guarantee. Breaking her leg, no durability won't see her in the first year and a half. Bro is on repeat. Maycee been sick. Yep. Watch ESPN episode. Even though Maycee's been sick, I think I don't think she's coming in here for a paycheck. I think she's on a streak. I think she wants to continue that. I think she's going to put it in. Yeah. I got Maycee Barber. Oh, Dave just took off. They literally. No, I know it's like it's like an embedded program. It's like UFC embedded, but it's a UFC. It's a ESPN thing. I watch them. Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Jesus Christ.
All right. So, you ready to throw together this 3-leg out of these 10 exciting? I can get perfect card, I think. 10 fights. That's when you do it, is when there's only 10 fights. Perfect card. All right, so did we only disagreed on just the one where we have the t-shirt bet. That's Dustin Jacoby, Bruno Lopez. All the rest of them we agreed, even the dogs. So let's go back to the beginning and see which ones we like. Let's try to keep the girls out of it. All right. So we're both on Rayan Dos Santos girl fight. Keep it out. Balaji Oki is minus 375. That's disgusting. Bo Jackson using the R word too much here. I'm just playing. Whatever. I don't care. Jordan Levitt minus 245. I like it. I don't love it, but I will put that in. You good with that? I'm gonna put the circle Jordan Levitt. Then we got we're on Jafel Filho because his awesome Adam's apple, but it's not enough to. He's plus money too. That's a possibility.
Yep.
Zach Reese. I love that one. Minus 205 over Dushko.
I got minus 225, but let's lock it in.
All right. I like that one. Okay, we're both on Macy Chazon, but we're not putting girls in. We have the t-shirt bet, Dustin Jacoby, and you're taking Bruno Lopez. We're both on Ramiz Brahimaj at plus 300, but I can't. That's too much of a plus money. I can't. I feel good about it, but not. I can't at plus 300 on the side. I will, but not for our show. And we're both on Matus Gamrot minus 155. And we're both taking the underdog and Macy Barber. So we have Zach Reese, Jordan Levitt, and we need one more. I'm thinking Gamrot.
All right. Who you got?
We have Jordan Levitt, minus 245 on DraftKings anyway. I'm going to put this in as well. Jordan Levitt.
It's big right here.
Minus 245. Oh, you got a four-legger. All right.
I'm trying to pick which one we're taking out of here.
I like it. I like it.
And Gamrot.
I'll do the same. We do a four-legger. There's no rules on this. Zach Reese minus 205. But actually, we should do a three-leg because that's our thing.
So take one out.
I will. We're gonna take out. Let's take out Jordan Levitt, I think.
Oh, really?
He's the biggest minus number. It'll make our odds stay better.
Okay, take out Levitt. We've got I've got plus 392.
I got plus 401. I like it. We got Philho, Reese, and Gamrot. I'm gonna put 20 on it. 20 pays you $100. $20 bet pays you $100 on that three-leg. Place bet.
$50 pays you 256. $50 pays you 200.
Here we are. 3-pick parlay. Copy. Paste. Plus money junkie parlay.
You're more than welcome to screenshot whatever I've got put up.
All right, there we are. Plus money junkie parlay. Our 3 picks come out to be plus 401. Yafel Philho, Zach Reese, Matus Gamrot. Now I will do one now with the dogs on, like with the plus money dogs. You know what I mean? Like the plus 3, plus 5. So what did we say? Macy Barber plus 5.5. That's a dog. Who else? Ramiz Brahimaj plus 3.5 is plus 165. Plus 3.5 points at plus 165. And who else? Was there any other dogs I had? Or any dogs willing to take? Oh, Philho. Might as well Philho at plus 3.5 points as well. And that's about it. Those ones pay plus 560.
Okay, what are you playing?
I'll show it right here.
You got Phil.
This is my dogs. Copy. This is my dogs plus points bet right here. Paste.
All right. So you got Phil, Razim, and Barber.
Hold on. I'm gonna post it right here. It's a plus points dog parlay. 3 picks. Parlay is plus 536. Macy Barber plus 5.5. Ramiz Brahimaj plus 3.5. Jafel Philho plus 3.5. And here it is. Plus points dog parlay. Macy Barber. This is remember, this is not straight up. This is not money line. This is plus points, plus 5.5. Brahimaj plus 3.5. Phil Ho plus 3.5. All those together. And they don't gotta win. All they gotta do is win a round and not get finished. And I win. That's a good one. Let's see. So you want to do a niche one, Dave? You want to do a niche parlay? You got money in there.
Yeah.
I'm
not betting on main events. No.
Dusko round 2 KO. Dusko round 1. What's with Dusko? I think Dusko is a douche bag. I think he sucks. She was molested by her coach. Ooh, you think that'd make her quit or make her train harder? I'm sorry. That's awful. That's horrible. I would never even think that. Alice, Ardeline, and Dushko. Come on, you guys. Ramiz could be the apple pie shitter. Yeah, I know he could be, but you know what? I don't like Billy Goff. I think Billy Goff's overrated with his stupid long flowing locks of beautiful Conan hair. You know. So, all right. Anything else, Dave?
I'm done.
All right.
I'm gonna do some degenerate shit right now, as you guys can see.
Yeah, me as well. Yeah, I'm gonna put my account into bets too, all my bankroll. Oilers playing Florida Wednesday.
That's it. Back a rematch of fucking last year. It's been a good playoff run. I've had my couch has been full for every single Edmonton Oilers game, so it's been pretty cool. It's been fun. Yeah. Another 4 more wins. That's all we need.
I don't know. Go Knicks. The Knicks, New York Knicks, they go win tomorrow, so they can have a game on Monday. That'll be game 7. Win that, and they're in the finals, baby.
Scary. All right, homies. Thanks for joining. I'm going to get out of here and do some more damage now.
All right, guys. Thank you. Best of luck tomorrow. And next week is a pay-per-view. Sugar O'Malley and who? Who is it? O'Malley and it's a good one. I can't think of it right now. I'll check it here.
Anyways, Tapology Group number 926. If you guys
Rob Davishvili and Sean O'Malley. Anyway, 926. I'm gonna win it this week, guys, but still put your picks in. Might be able to get second. Be the first loser.
Have a good night.
All right. Good night, guys. Later.